Hello and welcome back to another video in this channel. So in this video, I will be helping you with content guidelines for SEO. If you are a writer who wants to write SEO optimized content, kindly go through this video and I hope it will help you. So stick around with me till the end of the video. If you have any question related to this topic, then you can comment in the comments section. Also, do watch the last video, which was about the free Chrome extension SEO server to get the idea of how to use it for finding high CPC and high volume keywords. So let's not waste any more time and know how to write SEO guidelines followed content. I hope I'm my voice is okay. If there is any sound issue, then I'll try to improve it. So first of all, you have to start with this header tags. These header tags are like starting from H1 to H6. They are over there. So you have to use it distinctively and format it. Under H1, you have to put H2. Then under H2, you have to put, if you have a subheading, H3. Then under H3, if you have more things to say in pointers, you can put H4. So there must be a proper format. Number 2 point, write content on the basis of 2 to 3 focus keyword. So don't only target around a one focus keyword. Just use different varieties so that you get the probability of getting it ranked on Google. You can use the used, or else you can use the rank method, which gives us option to choose the more than one primary keyword. Share meta title and meta description for the blog. So like focus keyword must be there in the meta title. The search engine results page, which we know as the SERP page, when you type a query on Google, you get to see that. Practically, I'm showing you how you do that. You go to Google and search for fishing rod price, suppose. So this is the search engine results page. Ignore the Chrome extension over here. I will talk about it later on. So like this, you see different, this is like commercial based. People are inquiring it for buying. So it's commercial query and get brands and different things. So this is the search engine results page. So over here, if I look at a blog, let's look for a blog. Suppose I have this query, best fishing rod price. So fishing rod price under 1,000, suppose. So see, Decathlon is a big company. So this is the meta title. This is the meta title. And there is an option in yours to give the meta title. So if you are using any other CMS, I don't know. Suppose in Blogger also is there. In the first paragraph of your, means below your title, you have to mention it properly. The meta description. This is the meta description. So there must be a character limit. So meta description or meta title must be around 60 characters and meta description must be around 160 characters. Use it wisely. Keywords must be there in H1, H2 and H3 tags as much it is there depending upon your content length. For more user relevance, use images that are relevant and also requires information so that people can search you and find you depending upon the user image search, which is uh, which will give you traffic from the images search as well. Interlinking must be there. At least two links should be there. Use anchor text. Anchor text should be like if you are selling any service, then it should be service anchor text and should be approved. Avoid using same starting word. Like consecutive sentence, don't start with the same tone. Like uh, if you are looking for this, try this. Then in another paragraph, you start with, if you're looking for this, try XYZ. So try to tell from customer's point of view. Like don't become boring. Try to be more uh, like formal. If you're writing formal type of thing, write in a way that tones sounds great, right? So see that and avoid writing paragraph more than 300 words. Use subheadings. It is not mandatory, but it depends on content requirements. At least 30% should have transition word. So what do you mean by this transition word? Let us understand. So we will understand what is transition word and how to use them. We go to this Yoast SEO blog and how to use them. Using transition words in your writing can help you enhance the readability of your content. These words help you text flow and show the readers the relationship between phrases and paragraphs. That's why the readability checks in Yoast SEO provide feedback. So transition words are and, but, so, because. These are transition words. As, so so it must be like use it at least 30%. And title, next is formatting. For this you have to follow title and sentences should use camel castle, and by default bullets wherever it is necessary use numbers. Externally bullets means pointers. Like you when you search for top suppose your query is top IT companies in uh, your targeted location is suppose Noida. So see top software IT companies in Noida. Jolo stays is ranking. So by default, they had this option of choosing dot, but as they're listing out things, they're using numbers. So there is probability for you to rank on Google. And if you install this Surfer SEO Chrome extension, you'll get this keyword ideas. You will see for India location, if I speak of what is the keyword density, what is the keyword volume, and different things. As it is a long tail keyword, basically you may do not get that thing, but yeah, but for particular location, if you don't get the volume, don't get resorted because there is blog available on internet, so there is high probability you will get traffic. Uh, your job will be to do optimization of your blog and see whether it gets ranked, and these guidelines will help you do that. But target the related keywords as well. Now, should the list or numbered by default bullet, but you can use number. Uh, at least one outbound link, like any research paper, you can target. So word count must be like 1200 to 2000. Don't use too much adjectives in your blog. Next is most important, don't write unnecessary content just to reach the word limit. You have to understand the search engine and write it accordingly. And that does not mean you should increase your word limit, does not mean you decrease. Write what is required. Unnecessary writing is not okay. Grammar, it will be error free. Check for that. And it must be US English. So if you are a writer or a blogger, these are the SEO content guidelines you need to follow. And I hope it helped you. If you are satisfied with this video, like this video and comment your queries. And apart from that, check the last video where you will get to know a lot of things about how to find high volume and high CPC keywords with low competition. We will come with more videos in future like this. So I hope this video helped you. Thank you for now. Bye.